Well, it is Wednesday, and I am back in the office. I was in Delaware County, Pennsylvania yesterday. I'll be in Philadelphia tomorrow and be finishing out the week in Cape May County, New Jersey on Friday. So another busy week for a law firm in Pennsylvania, New Jersey. Came out with a blog article yesterday regarding a drug delivery resulting in death charge. It's a federal charge, and a bodybuilding guru slash personal trainer slash coach, whatever he was calling himself, was charged federally with that crime. Now, it's my understanding that the substance Ibogaine was given to this client, and he overdosed. And the allegation is that that drug contributed to his death. It's an interesting charge because I believe that we're going to see more of it, especially in the fitness industry. Now, this person, Ameen Alai, faces a possible 10-year to life sentence for this one count. I don't believe he's in custody. It's not totally clear whether or not he was released. I know that the initial report indicated that there was a 3-month fugitive search for him, but I don't know if it's because they simply, he wasn't in the country for whatever reason, and then he turned himself in. It's my understanding that he has, I believe, or was in the process of obtaining counsel. So obviously charges are very serious, but in the blog article, I detail and outline the charge itself, and I also get into the defenses, the possible defenses, the joint user defense and the causation defense. This case, again, I believe that we're going to see a lot of them, especially now that a lot of personal trainers and bodybuilding coaches are giving these protocols in an effort to kind of push the envelope among competitors in that space. And I think one of the ways that the state and federal governments will be combating that to try to minimize, it's almost impossible to eliminate death, but to minimize the risk associated with these industries is to go after these. I don't want to call them drug dealers because I don't believe that their primary business is selling drugs, but they're trying to attack this section of coaches who believe that they're acting like doctors and prescribing these protocols, which often are very, very dangerous for this competitor. So if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. I have dealt with this charge before, both in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So we do see it in federal court. In state court. This particular case is a federal case, probably because of where the substances were coming out of, and perhaps where this competitor was at the time of his death. Again, that all factors into it. It very easily could have been a state case. I don't know exactly why the federal government is looking at this one particular case, but it could be because possibly there are others like it, and that's their involvement is based on that. So again, if you have questions, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, website gamblinglaw.com. I'm going to link in the blog article as well as some previous articles that I did on this charge in state court. Tomorrow, we'll be doing our podcast with immigration attorney Mike Henry. We're going to discuss immigration law and criminal law and how the two are often put together in many cases involving people who aren't U.S. citizens and what that looks like, and how we advise a client in those situations. So it's going to be a great podcast. I'm excited to have Mike on. He is a really, that's his area. And again, our podcast, the purpose of it is to bring out attorneys from other areas to talk about their practices and how it relates to our clients, because we believe it provides value to our clients and their families. So once again, 215-755-9000 in Pennsylvania, 856-793-7429 in New Jersey, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Finally, with regards to this drug delivery resulting in death case for this bodybuilding guru, the federal government's still going to have to prove the basics with regards to possession to distribute, all of that. And I don't know if the case is going to end in a plea or possibly go to trial. That will be interesting, but I think a lot of this is going to open up a lot of eyes and also cause concern for many in the industry who are trying to prescribe these protocols. And I hate to use the word prescribe, and I've heard that used on many YouTube stations and channels. I prescribe this, I prescribe that. And these bodybuilding coaches like to use that terminology, and frequently, with all due respect to them, they have no medical training. If they do, it's perhaps a bachelor's degree in biology or biochemistry or something like that. They perhaps have a degree in kinesiology, or are perhaps physical therapists or chiropractors. They have no training in pharmacology, and even if they did, and even if they were medical doctors, this particular substance in the case of Mr. Alai is a Schedule 1, and there's no medical purpose for it. So even if he was a doctor, which he's not, he's going to have an issue. So again, look for that blog article. If you have questions, give us a call, and I'll talk to you all very soon.